So hey guys, I am back with this UFC, which is MMA, slash TNA, which is wrestling, and 2 indie wrestling DVDs. I bought 2 UFC, 2 indie wrestling, and 2 TNA wrestling DVDs. I went to an FYE today, and I normally don't go because they're like, the closest one's like an hour away, and there was a 4-day sale going on. Buy 1 used DVD, get the next used DVD for $1. So I took advantage of that. I got 2 DVDs for $1. I've got 2 brand new and 2 I paid full price for. And the total for this was only $20.67, which is good. So I'll start off with the UFC DVDs because I know if you're watching my channel, you're probably wanting to see wrestling, so I'll get the UFC out of the way first. So the first DVD I got for $1, it was UFC Classics 8. I already have Classics 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. This is David versus Goliath. And this I got for $1. It said it was used, but when I opened it, it was actually brand new. They had the sealer on top, the sealer on the side, and the sealer on the bottom. And they weren't like split open by a knife where you could open the case. I actually had to take them off, and I kept the sealer right there on the back, and you can tell it's not split by a knife. So I actually got this brand new for $1. So this is UFC Classics 8. And this is actually has the match where the first round match between Paul Herrera and Gary Goodridge, where Gary Goodridge traps both of his arms and just elbows him 8 or 9 times to the head, and he's out. So UFC 8 brand new for only $1. Next, this was only $5.99, but I have been waiting and waiting to get this. This is the last UFC Liddell vs. Couture, the trilogy. Now, this is a 4-disc set. It has all 3 of the entire pay-per-views that they faced off at and a bonus disc. So, you can take off the sleeve. And this was only $6. And, you got your little insert. And then, see, right here, you've got UFC 43, the first match. UFC 52, which I already own on DVD. And UFC 57, which is the rarest UFC DVD of all time, to get on its own, that is, not like this. So this is a 4-disc set. And, let me take all the discs out, just to show you what the insides look like without the discs. So without the discs, it looks like this. Couture and the Iceman. UFC's definitely most legendary feud. Randy Couture won their first bout at UFC 43, knockout. Chuck won by knockout at UFC 52, and Chuck won again by knockout at UFC 57. But it's awesome to have this because I would never get UFC 57. I wouldn't have ever got to see it without getting this set. And this set was only $6. So some great classic UFC legendary feud with legends Chuck Liddell and Randy Couture. The next 2 are the indie wrestling DVDs. I got 2 of those, and they were both $2.99, brand new, sealed. Well, not sealed, but they were brand new. So they're both the same company, and it's kind of weird. I've never heard of it or anything, but really cheap. Slam Bam, Episode 2, Hardcastle and Cage and More. Episode 2, Pro Wrestling Superstars Past, Present, and Future. This is actually a show, and it says 2004, but it can't be because of what it says on the back. And then before they were stars matchup, Christian Cage and Sexton Hardcastle, who went on to become Edge and Christian, are in action. So this show must be older than 2004. In a teacher versus student match, Homicide faces Low Key. Countries Collide is Canadian Pete Williams and Johnny Devine battle American Jerry Lynn in a 3-way dance. 2 of the top indie stars face off as Beef Wellington faces Kevin Steen. So your matches are Beef Wellington versus Kevin Steen, Jerry Lynn versus Pete Williams versus Johnny Devine, Low Key versus Homicide, and Hardcastle and Cage versus Denny Cass and Otis Apollo. Got your basic disc art. This was brand new. I already opened it. $3. Slam Bam Episode 2. I don't know. Haven't heard of it. And Slam Bam Episode 3. Bam Bam Bigelow and more. D'Lo Brown accepts the challenge of Sin. Former World Tag Champion Pierre Carl Ouellet battles two of the North America's top indie talents in Kevin Steen and El Generico. In a hardcore war, Bam Bam Bigelow faces the insane Balls Mahoney in a matchup which includes tables, chairs, and blood. Former world champion AJ Styles faces Red in a great match. And I'm guessing Red is the Amazing Red. Tyson Dux and El Leonardo versus Hacker and Gunner. Pierce Carl LA versus Kevin Steen and versus El Generico. D'Lo Brown versus Sin. Bam Bam Bigelow versus Balls Mahoney. And AJ Styles versus Red. So both of those were $3 brand new. So, good steal. So this next one I paid full price for. It was $6. And it is TNA. The next two are both TNA. Bound for Glory, A Time for Greatness. October the 23rd, 2005. This is the inaugural Bound for Glory. First Bound for Glory TNA ever put on. And I'll read you the matches in a minute, but I swear I thought this was a 2-disc set, but it's 1 disc. I thought this was 2 discs. If it is 2 discs, tell me, but you only got 1 disc in here. I swear I thought it was 2, but you've got the Diamonds in the Rough versus Sonny Siaki, Apollo, and Shark Boy. Sanjay Dutt versus Alex Shelley versus Austin Aries versus Roderick Strong. 3 Life Crew versus Team Canada. Amani Brown versus Lance Hoyt. Monsters Ball 2. Abyss versus Rhino versus Sabu versus Jeff Hardy. Samoa Joe versus Jushin Thunder Liger. America's Most Wanted versus The Naturals. Matt Bentley versus P.D. Williams versus Chris Sabin. AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels. A 10-man gauntlet. And Jeff Jarrett versus Rhino. With special referee, MMA superstar Tito Ortiz. And last but not least, I've been waiting to get this forever. TNA Kurt Angle champion. WrestleMania 1130 just got this. This is great. Also, I want to shout out Matt G865. Just check him out. Yeah, I've wanted to get this. This is the only Kurt Angle set ever released, besides his shooting review. So this is a 2-disc set. And this, $1. So I got this for $1. Which is a great deal. It's a great set. I've heard it was TNA's best compilation ever. And $1. So yeah, guys, I got Kurt Angle champion. Bound for Glory 2005. Slam Bam episode 3. Slam Bam episode 2. Liddell vs. Couture, the trilogy. UFC 8. And this is my 342nd, 343rd, 344th, 345th, 346th, and 347th DVDs. And I have 1 Ring of Honor on the way, which will be 348. 2 more, guys, and I have 350 DVDs of wrestling and MMA. So thanks, guys, for watching.